Hey, it's Monday and I'm Midja. And last week I bought myself a new car. Like lots of business owners, it's 30 June, so time to spend some money. Now on the weekend, I took this new baby for a spin and I drove like a nana. So I was like, I was so slow and cautious. I stuck to the left-hand lane and I kept putting it out of gear when I was trying to indicate. It was beeping at me and I'm like, oh boy. And then we get to the shopping center, of course. And I'm like, where do we park? Where do we park? And my daughter was like, Mum, there's a new Porsche. I'm like, perfect. We are going to park next to the new Porsche. Because care factor out of 10 is 10 for this car. Now, compare this to my other car, which is now 5 years old. And my friends get into that car and they're like, what is this? Like, can I move this stuff? I'm like, sure, just, put it to one side. My son, my youngest son, a few weeks ago, was going through the KFC drive-thru. I got him a popcorn chicken go bucket. He drops half of the popcorn chicken. I'm like, where did that go? He's like, I don't know, I think under the seat. I'm like, yeah, doesn't matter. It's okay. Care factor of, about 1, right? So our care factor changes depending on the circumstances. So I want to ask you right now, what is your care factor in your role at work? So are you at a 9 or a 10? Like I was in the new car on the weekend. Are you cautious? Are things slow? Maybe it's a new role for you. Maybe a new organization. Maybe you have a new manager who you don't know yet. Maybe there's been a whole lot of change and uncertainty. So you are not taking a risk. You are staying in that left-hand lane. You are playing it safe. If you feel that way, you've just got to stick with it. You've got to get to know the people. You have to get to know your work. You've got to learn more, gain new skills, get more comfortable in the position, and increase your confidence. It's like you have to get that first little scratch on your car to make it okay, to go, you know what, I've got this. Or maybe you're at the other end of the spectrum where your care factor is like a 1 or a 2. You have lost your mojo. You've been doing the same thing for a very long time. It no longer excites you. There is no challenge here. You are unconsciously competent at everything in your role. And if that's where you're at, you need to challenge yourself. You need to step up. You need to find some stretch in your current role, in a new role, maybe a new organization, but do something different and step out of your comfort zone. Because what we want to do is absolutely, we want to care about our roles and care about our work. Give it 100%. We want to feel challenged, but we also want to feel confident. And we want to be in that space where we can take a risk, where we can be playful, we can have some fun, and that we love what we do. And so this week, I'm going to try and get a little bit more comfortable in my car so I can have a little bit more fun. I'm Midja. Bye, guys.